Alright guys, I just finished watching Subspecies, which came out in 1991, directed by Ted Nicolaou, and starring Anders Hove, Laura May Tate, and Michael Watson. I have to say, if you haven't seen this movie, you definitely need to check it out. It's truly underrated in my opinion. I don't hear too many people talk about it. It definitely needs some sort of resurgence in my opinion. They are about to release part 5. It's actually coming out May 15th, which I've already gotten my tickets to go see. I'm very excited about it because it's actually going to be a prequel. I may do a impromptu review once I see that movie, but for now, let's just go into the first one that started all the original Subspecies. Basically, this movie's about two brothers. There is Radu, played by Anders Hove, and Stefan, who's played by Michael Watson. Radu going back home to his family's castle after being exiled for centuries, kills the king, King Vladislas, who is played by none other than the tall man himself, Mr. Angus Scrimm. He kills him, and then he basically inherits the Bloodstone, which apparently contains the blood of all the saints, and gives the vampires a lot of power. Next thing you know, you have these three girls. Two are American students, college students, coming to study the culture of the territory and stuff like that. And then one of them is a local girl that goes to college with them. She was like an exchange student or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. They go take pictures of the old castles, and come to find out one of the castles they go check out, one of the girls gets marked by Radu. And after that, they go back to their hotel. It's not really a hotel, it's more like an old monastery. That's where they meet Stefan, who at first you don't know he's actually a vampire, or he just seems he seems mysterious. So they meet Stefan. Michelle, played by Laura May Tate. Instantly she's attracted to Stefan, and there's kind of like a connection there. So I guess because he's like mysterious and stuff like that. But from there they start noticing one of the girls that got marked by Radu, she starts getting like sick, and calling a doctor. Doctor says that, you know, she's got like a rare blood disease. Stefan goes back to the castle, and that's when you realize that he's actually brothers with Radu. They have a back and forth, and it appears that towards the beginning of the movie, or per most of the movie, Radu is more powerful than Stefan. I think it's because Radu's more of like, he embraced that vampiric lineage, whereas Stefan kind of lives more like a human. He has more humanity. So I feel like they don't really explain that, but I'm assuming from watching it that that's what the case is. Radu, he owns Stefan for most of the movie. He is able to keep Radu at bay, and he warns the girls they need to leave and stuff like that. And the one friend dies, and then she comes back as a vampire, and then next thing you know, the other friend, she gets taken prisoner by Radu. Comes up to a point where Michelle is with one of the townspeople who believes in vampires and is trying to help her and her friends. At this point, both friends are missing, they're gone, and she's the only one left, and Radu has become infatuated with her. I think, in my opinion, I think he wants to take that from Stefan. They didn't really explain that. It's just for some odd reason all of a sudden he's infatuated with Michelle. He uses one of her friends to lure her out of hiding, which at this point they're at a church, and they're kind of holding up there because obviously vampires can't cross on church ground. But anyway, Michelle comes out, gets captured, is taken to Radu's castle. Stefan and Karl, they go off and they try to go save the girls and stop Radu, and then in doing so, Karl is able to take out one of the friends. Michelle is able to take out one of the other friends, and Stefan is able to overthrow Radu and behead him at the end, and run a stake through his heart. But not before Radu bites Michelle and infecting her with his blood. Stefan feels in order to stop her from getting influenced by Radu's blood, he decides to bite her, so influenced by his blood, if that makes any sense. And the movie ends basically with them going to sleep in coffins. But spoiler alert, Radu's not dead. So his little minions, and I didn't mention this before, but there's these little minions that he has that are known as the subspecies, hence the name Subspecies. These little red devil looking creatures, they come out of hiding, and they basically, the way it ends is Radu's eyes open and they're right there, so you know something's gonna happen. I feel like it's definitely a really good watch, and I think this movie definitely needs some more love. I don't hear much about it. I myself, I saw it like mid to late 90s. I believe it was on Showtime when I saw it, and they were doing like a marathon of the three movies. And ever since then, I've been a fan of the franchise, except for part four. I was really excited to see that they made a part four. I bought the DVD, and yeah, I don't remember liking it too much. And apparently, in doing my research, they had done a spin-off, which I haven't seen yet, and I need to check it out. Vampire Journals. All of the movies have been written and directed by Ted Nicolaou, so the continuity should be pretty good. And maybe someday I'll go over Subspecies 2 and Subspecies 3. I myself, I do have them on Blu-ray. The Blu-ray several years back at Texas Frightmare weekend at the Full Moon booth. I was super excited to get this because I had never, other than part 4, I had never seen, the DVDs out there. So I was super excited to get this on Blu-ray, and it has my favorite 3, so you can't go wrong with that. Yeah, I wanted to do this in preparation of the Subspecies 5. It's supposed to be a prequel to the first Subspecies movie. I believe it's supposed to depict Radu's ascension into a vampire, or how he becomes a vampire. So pretty excited about that. I already got my ticket for it, so I can't wait to see it. So I figured as the recording of this video, I should be seeing it the day that this video comes out. Beyond that, guys, I have to say I do have it on Blu-ray, but I was able to see it on Tubi. They actually have all of the movies 1 through 4 and Vampire Journals on Tubi right now. So if you want to check out the movie, definitely I would say go binge it over there. The movies are not that long. They're about an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 30 minutes the most. So they're a pretty quick watch. I will say this, on the second one, they did up the budget and up the gore as well, because there's definitely a lot more gore in the second one. I definitely wanted to give this one some love. This is still my favorite one. Fun fact about the movie, it was actually filmed in Romania. It's actually the first movie to be filmed in Romania after the fall of the communism in Romania. The scenery is amazing. The cinematography, the atmosphere, it's a spooky atmosphere. It's really cool. Really dig this movie a lot. So I definitely recommend checking it out. The other thing I would like to point out is the design of Radu himself. If you're a fan of Nosferatu like I am, you'll notice the little similarities between Radu and Count Orlok. They both have the signature long fingers, those really creepy fingers, as well as just the look of them. Especially in the first one, I feel like it definitely gives me that Nosferatu vibes. Comment down below, let me know what y'all think. Have you seen Subspecies? Are you a fan? Are you not a fan? Like I said, it's on Tubi right now, so I would definitely check it out. Beyond that, guys, if you're new to the channel, feel free to like, share, subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, thanks again for coming back and for the continued support, guys. I really appreciate it. I can't thank y'all enough. We'll see you in the next video. Take it easy and have a good one.